Okay, so I got the brake caliper changed and everything. I mean, basically all there's to it is taking this brake line loose, and for that you need a 7/16 socket, just in the back here, and then you need an Allen wrench for these. You just loosen these, pull them out, and then you swap your brake caliper out. And then for the nipple here, or the bleeder, you obviously got to bleed the brakes after you're done. So what I usually just do is if I don't have somebody to help me, I just sit in the car and pump the brakes a couple times and let the brake fluid come out of the bleeder here. And then I wait until the brake fluid starts, because after you let the brake out the last time, it sucks air back in. But if it like gravity flows out, then all that air will come out. So like right now it's actually still coming out and there's no air coming out, so that means all the air should be out of the line. I'm just gonna close it real quick. And if the air isn't all out of the line, then the brakes are probably gonna be a little spongy or something if the air is not all out. But you can always re-bleed them later if they're not bled right. Or you can check the brake pedal to make sure that it's not spongy or anything. And that's what I'll do right now. And then after that, it's just putting the tire back on. And you also want to make sure that your brake fluid is always full in here when you go to bleed them, because you don't want this thing, the master cylinder, to run out of brake fluid. Because if that happens, then you got to obviously fill it back up again. And then you have to bleed all four wheels, because the air's, if this thing runs out, air is going to get into all your lines, so you don't want that to happen. But that's pretty much it for this video. Okay, so got the brake caliper all changed, and yeah, wheel put back on and everything. And I bled the brakes, and yeah, you basically just gotta make sure all the air bubbles are out, which I usually pump the brakes a couple times and then gravity bleed it, just let it flow out by itself. Sometimes if you don't have anybody to help you, this is how I do it. And then just make sure there's no more bubbles coming out. And then I refilled the master cylinder with brake fluid and tested to make sure that the wheel is braking. And yeah, so now I'll actually have better brakes, which will make it safer to drive. So thanks a lot for watching, and yeah, like I said, if you got any questions, comment down below. And thanks a lot for everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Probably one of the next things I'll be doing is installing frame connector bars, and I'm still piecing together trim and like small things like that. I mean, right now I'm basically piecing together all the parts I need, and then once I have that done, I'll be restoring the whole thing then eventually too, to redo the back seat yet and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.